Alright, so let's take a look at where the spawns are right now.
Nice. These
They're,
are like the perfect spawns.
those are all really nice spawns. Purple is kind of left out in the, like, alone. Do you notice that?
They should be fun.
No, I just mean like they're separated and they're pretty far away from each other.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are some really nice metal clusters and all of that.
Yep, they've got lots of ways to expand, and pretty much all the expansions push them into each other. So
Yeah,
hopefully this is going to be a nice battle.
I can tell this is going to be intense. And I mean, there's no place for them to escape too, right?
Nope, this is the only planet, and it's a 600 size, so it's really small. I would say probably at most, maybe 100 metal spots.
147.
Ah,
But
yep, and it looks like Purple's already got an air factory up, and they've got their first scout.
yeah, purple's got an air factory and bot factory out.
Yep,
Where
and they've found Black.
they found black already. Well on them. It looks like black now starting to get some bot factories out, and gray's lagging behind on their factories, only by a little bit.
Yep,
though.
Gray's been found also one com, at least. So one Black, one Gray for Purple, and another Gray.
Purple just did a great job scouting. Pretty much just found all of them except the last black. And I mean, it looks like they're gonna find them right now.
But they're sort of lagging behind in their economy, and also Black is pushing out doxes instead of fires, and that may kill off Purple's expansion.
Yeah, I noticed that. And black's now also working on an air factory as well.
And so is Gray. Everyone's trying to catch up.
Oh yeah.
And they found the next Black. So Purple now knows where everyone is, pretty much.
So that's a pretty big thing. I mean, they can choose where to place their defenses and all of that. Choose who to attack first. Looks like Gray's moving forward with the docks towards Purple right now.
Yep, Black is sort of also, but their
I
wind
think
docks
Black is just staying
randomly
there to
wandering
make
off.
sure Purple doesn't come too close. I mean, from the looks of it, you can see he's sending docks to pretty much all the expansions that it looks like Black wants, just to kind of secure them and make sure that no one goes there.
Yep, one thing I have seen in this tournament is people actually tagging doxes onto their fabbers so that then they get a little bit of an escort going along.
That's nice. Yeah, you can see that right now with Purple. He's got 2 docks out before an Fabber even gets close to where the Fabber's planning to build.
Yep. Yeah, Black is already getting a small army going at this moment,
Gray's got
building quite a few bot factories.
Gray's got a small army of engineers going. I think
Yep.
Gray might have the most engineers at the moment.
Possibly.
Black just got into like a
But-
little fight, I think, with one of Gray's doxes.
Gray is attacking Purple, and Purple is attacking Black.
This is gonna be interesting. Black's moving forward towards Purple's South Pole base with a couple docks.
Yep. Yeah, they really don't want them to hold it.
Yeah, they really want that little cluster of mechs.
Yep, I'm not surprised to see the aggressiveness. GFoyle is a pretty aggressive player. So definitely a good usage. Doxes are pushing forwards and pushing purple back.
Doesn't look like Purple's building any defenses there, but he's just keeping some docks. I mean, he's got 5 factories going right now, working on a 6th. No, I mean, working on a 5th.
Yeah. But Black's coming in and they're starting to hit some of the expansion. And Com looks like it's coming forwards to go ahead and try to take on those Doxes.
Black just took care of 1 mech. Looks like it's about to take a second. And if you can, if you notice, they're also bringing another force of docks, attacking more from the bottom of the base, while distracting him in the top.
Yep, they're definitely doing a good job splitting up their forces and keeping that Com off balance.
Yeah.
And Black actually, if you look at their second base, is bringing up a really nice Dox force.
That
so
is.
They should be doing well.
Gray's
really just going on the expansion, though.
Gray's got some nice defenses going there.
Yep, they've
like
building some more factories. Yeah, they're not really. I think they're going to try to stay out of the fight and let Purple and Black fight it out.
And then just kill the weaker one afterwards.
Yep. It's a pretty good idea, especially in this, since Black and Purple are so close together, they're just going to fight each other.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see Gray, oh, it looks like Gray's making aggressive moves towards Black.
With towards where Black's comm is, though.
Yep.
So
that probably won't last too long.
No problem.
Actually, the comm's moving away from there.
I think Gray might be able to...
He's moving back into the base.
Depending on how far the comm goes, Black might be able to take down that bot factory before Black can react. Oh, did you just see
Possibly.
what Ornat said?
No.
He said, White's going to win if you keep attacking me. You realize how FFA works. And he was saying that towards Merit 4, I think.
I'm actually not sure who's out front, but it sort of comes down to they're going to be fighting each other.
Yep. Looks like Gray's Docks Force pretty much got taken care of. But now he's moving towards Black's other base. I think he might be able to kill off... He kills off 1 engineer. Looks like he might kill off an energy generator as well as a metal extractor. And Black and Purple just made a 2-minute peace pack. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, especially with the artillery there.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh well, that's how these games go.
Black's now building a pelter as well.
Yep, they've been building it for a little bit here, and they got their comm in the mix, and it should be done here in a second.
It's done right now, yep. And now they're building some walls to protect it. Let's take a look at Gray.
And it's firing.
Gray's working on a Tier 2 advanced bot factory.
Oh, they're really getting on it.
And I mean, they can pretty much do that safely, because it is far away from pretty much everyone. Although Black's Dock Forest just Black's Docks Forest near the Black's Docks Forest might be able to take that down, but we'll have to see what happens. Black's also working on a Tier 2 bot factory as well.
Yep, they're going advanced as well, and it looks like Purple is just building more air.
Yeah, and it looks like Black just won that little pelter fight that they had going on.
Yep, the pelter has been taken down, and now just taking down the rest of the defenses there. Gray looks like they're getting ready to attack northwards towards Purple, and if Black actually swoops in the side, they can hit a nice chunk of Gray's base.
Yeah. The only thing I can see stopping them is Gray's left a nice little force of docks just right behind a tower, pretty much just staying in his base. I think that's going to be used for defensive purposes, so that might be able to intercept Black's docks force if he brings it forward.
Yeah,
And I
we'll
mean,
have to see, but
right there, Gray's finished the tier 2 bot factory. And that
yep, and they'll probably start turtling up
it
for the
looks
most
like
part.
going engineer first. I think they might get some slammers
Yep,
involved
and they're going
soon.
for a second one.
Oh, they're going for a second one too?
Yep, right north
Interesting.
of it.
Oh, I see it. I see it somewhere. Yeah.
All right, and Black's doing well against both. They've built up defenses and some more pelters to just hold the position.
Which is really all you need to do at the moment. I mean, if Black, as you can see, Black's kind of trying to move towards where Purple's air factories are, and those are pretty much left defenseless. If Black can get in
Yep,
there,
and it looks like
they can deal some real damage.
it actually really looks like that Purple is going to try for advanced bombers, and Black is sending in troops
So
already
we'll have to wait and see
to go
what happens.
fight. And they are inside the base right now, starting to hit things. And it looks like they're going to pull the docks as they sent in back.
Oh, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Black's also moving forward with the big portion of docks and Black's own commander as well.
Yep, and Purple's sending in their comm as well. And it'll be interesting to see what happens. Because if they're able to swing in and destroy that comm,
Oh,
they're
that's
losing a...
that comm just lost a lot
Oh.
of health, but I mean all those doxers are gone, and now they can move forward without actually having to worry too much. But it looks like
And it looks like...
Black's bringing a group off to the side to kind of intercept as much as it can. Oh, the comm might die from Black. I think it might. Black's comm just died.
Oh, Black's comm is down.
Well done.
Just
for
way
Purple.
too many.
Good victory for
Yep,
Purple.
overextension. And Gray is sending in a lot of force against Black as well.
Looks like Black might just be finished soon. I can see that force of docks as well, dealing some nice damage. It doesn't even look like Black is trying to respond with their own docks. Well, they are now, but let's see how much damage
Yep, and they're
able to
going to
do.
come in and take down those units. I'm actually
Gray's-
surprised that in this tournament we haven't seen really any pounders at all.
Yeah. We're seeing some slammers, but pounders, I don't know. It looks like, yeah, right now Gray's moving a good force of docks and slammers towards Black, and like the back of his base too, where he doesn't really have any defenses. So
Yep,
those,
I'm seeing it here.
those are gonna hit pretty hard.
Yep, it looks like Gray's going to go for Black.
But Black's moving forward now as well with his docks force. It looks like Black's gonna try to target the tier 2. I'm not too certain though.
Who knows?
No,
He's
no,
got
he
a large
stopped
force
moving
coming
his
in.
units. He stopped moving his units. Okay. So I'm lagging a bit, so I'm just gonna pause my chrono cam for like a couple seconds and be like 2 seconds behind. Oh
Alright.
shoot. Never mind. Whatever. It's back to normal. So let's see what happens with Black's docks. It looks like they'll be able to kill the third tier 2 base that they're trying to make.
Yep, actually a nice wall's trying to be built here by the engineers, but they've left it behind trying to build defenses.
Let's see
It's
what
not
happens
going to be enough.
now.
Black's
I mean,
just sitting there.
Black's pretty much just sitting there without. Gray doesn't have any actual defenses. He's moving forward a commander, but we'll see what happens. The tier 2 base, the third one that he was trying to build is gone. The second one looks like it's about to die as well.
Yep,
And I
if they can
think-
get in there
I
and
think
kill that
Black is-
comm.
I mean, I think Gray is kind of overextending with his comm. His comm looks like it might die. Although Gray's moving a huge force back to try to protect his comm, although I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah, the comm's pretty much surrounded at this point, and all of those doxes are targeting him.
Oh yeah,
May
you
not
can see
be enough.
Gray started retracting his doxes because he knew that his comm was pretty much down. So
And the comm is down, but
looks like Purple's the only one with 2 comms at the moment. Or no, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Purple has 2 comms at the moment.
And Gray's actually building up a huge bomber force here.
Yeah.
They've got 4 advanced factories building bombers.
Jeez. Purple right behind him working on a 3rd tier 2 air factory, so we'll have to see what happens there.
Yeah, man, it looks like they're mostly going for peregrines to take out any air.
Gray's already begun moving forward with some tier 2 bombers. Killing off the dox
Yep,
force.
against a few some doxes. And it looks like that they don't really have any air defenses against bombers for the most part. For Black.
Doesn't look like it. Black does appear like he's lagging behind, only slightly.
And it looks like now Black's going for advanced air also.
A bit late to the party, but we'll see what happens. Purple's got a nice force going forward. I think he might try to attack Gray soon. Simply because where his force lies, but we'll have to wait and see. And, yeah, this is going to be
Yep,
interesting.
Gray's pushing forwards.
Gray's moving in
Pretty close.
big force of, docks into like the middle of his base. I'm not too certain where he's going to bring him. I think he might bring him towards Purple.
Yeah, but at this point they're mostly posturing, but probably will attack each other. Black needs to use this time to go ahead and rebuild his base.
Yeah, I mean Black only
And get
really
that
has
working.
1 base at the moment.
But it looks like he's getting out snipe bots, which is actually a pretty good idea because they tend to be really overpowered. At least in the sense that they can take down lots of units pretty darn quickly. Especially versus slammers. It's a great use because they have much longer range.
Yeah, also Black's building some nice defenses towards the North Pole with a couple pelters slowly creeping forward into Purple's base.
Yep, pelter creep is always a useful way to do things, just because it will keep your enemy from pushing against you and also allow you to go ahead and hit them. But they will be getting close on a pelter here really soon.
Yeah. And it looks like Purple is trying to build some pelters a little bit more back.
It looks like Purple and Gray actually had a bit of a skirmish. They've sent in bombers and peregrines just to go ahead and hit each other, but it looks like they're not actually sending in their dox force quite yet. Purple is moving their forces around though.
Yeah, so is Gray. Gray's constantly moving its air. Oh. Gray's force just came in to touch Purple's. We'll see what happens here.
Yep.
Those bombers, those
And
dogs are pretty much
bombers
left
are coming in.
unintended. Oh my god, there goes majority of Purple's dogs force. Just lost the bombers right there. And I think Gray might be...
Purple's coming back around and grabbing off a few more fighters, but Gray's definitely doing much better.
I think Gray now might just move forward his dogs force since he has the bigger army.
Yep, definitely a possibility. And it looks like Black is actually working on a nuke at this moment.
Is he really? That's
in their base.
interesting. Oh, I see that.
Yep, they're going to try go ahead and get it off and take someone down with them.
I wonder who they're going to try to hit. I mean, from the looks of it, Gray's doing better off. Simply because Gray hasn't been in like a real fight. Except for that one time where they lost their comm, and even then they didn't lose that much.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they've actually connected their bases quite well. While Black has a two sparse to be.
Huh.
And it looks like the North Pole is just going to be left in a state of Cold War.
The nuke launcher already built. Now they're working on a nuke as well as a Hawkins. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, on a planet this small, that Hawkins can really do some damage.
Yep, and if they can get some advanced fighters going around, they can definitely stave off any bomber assaults.
Yeah.
That gray or purple may want to try, but they should really be getting up some flak, which it looks like they've gotten up a few bits of flak all over the place, which is a great idea just to stop any
They're also
attacks.
working on an orbital launcher as well.
Yep, and an orbital satellite, orbital radar.
Which is interesting, yeah. And they're trying to get some more
Lots of
advanced
advanced factories coming out for purple. They're on their third one right now, and gray is building more factories.
My game's now starting to slowly lag just because of the amount of units.
Yep, once you reach about 4K is when the game really starts to bog down, and it's mostly the simulation from the server side.
Jeez. Alright, so I think I'll just, I'll kind of just focus on black. I mean, I feel like, that's where a good portion of, the action's gonna be coming from soon. The Hawkins is about almost halfway finished. The nuke is... Let's see, how much is the nuke finished? The nuke, again, almost halfway finished. So this is going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen next.
Yep, and gray's building a Hawkins as well.
Oh, and what did Black just launch from his orbital factory?
Looks like an orbital radar.
Okay, okay.
And they just want to get a feel. And gray actually has a nuke as well, and the nuke, well, they're building a nuke launcher at least, and the nuke launcher is complete.
And anti-nukes as well. Purple.
Oh gosh, they've got two
Purple's-
nukes.
Purple's building some anti-nukes.
3.
And a teleporter. I'm not... Oh, Purple's...
Alright, so
So Purple
gray has 3 nukes.
Purple's built 2 teleporters now, connecting their 2 bases. And Gray has 3 nukes? That's
They're not built yet, but they're definitely in the process. They've got 3 of them right now.
3 launchers? Jeez.
Yep.
And they're building 2 Hawkins really close to Purple's base. 1 Hawkins almost finished. So this is going to be interesting.
Alright, black's starting to bring their units to bear.
Oh,
Bombers being sent
bombers
in
being
against
sent,
black and...
Looks like those bombers were pretty much shut down, but they did a lot of damage. Oh, a nuke? No, another thing going off. Another orbital launcher.
Yep, fighters coming in. A little bit of a skirmish going on, and it looks like that Hulken's down.
Oh, wow, great victory for Gray. I wonder where Black's nuke is. As in, like, what's the progress on it? 3/4.
It's about 78% of the way.
Yeah. Black's now moving forward with a good force towards Gray. Nope, pulling him back. And Black again.
They're going to try building the Hulkens.
Yep.
And gray and purple are just sitting there.
I think.
Nothing exciting going on.
What did I just see shot out into space? How are Gray's nukes going?
They're not being assisted, so they're going really slowly.
Hmm.
And it looks like that Black's nuke is completed.
Where is he gonna shoot? I think he might try to shoot Purple's. I mean Gray, simply because Gray's right beside him, and seems to be the most menacing force at the moment.
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
Although, he's gonna have to be really careful and make sure he shoots somewhere where the anti-nuke doesn't protect.
Yeah, but that's pretty hard because anti-nukes actually protect in circles, and with the way it goes, if it just crosses one of the nukes, it's not going to work. And Purple bringing units forwards, and they may actually attempt to attack Black.
Oh, I see that. Doesn't look like, well, no, Black does have some nice defenses going there. So we'll have to wait and figure out what happens, but we'll see.
With the amount Purple has, they should be able to push through, not too hard.
So my game's now pretty laggy, which is funny.
Yep, we're probably reaching the 4 to 5k, well, probably like 5 to 6k units.
Oh, Black's nuke went off for me. So I don't know if you're up to par with it, but it probably already hit somewhere.
Let me check. If it went for Gray, then
It didn't look like it went for
Yeah.
Purple.
looks like it got stopped by an anti-nuke, because I am not seeing any damage anywhere. And Gray's pushing units forwards.
Into Black's base. Looks like
Yep.
he's doing some damage. Is he pulling them back now? I think he might. I think he's
Yep.
just trying to bait Black's units as much as possible so that his bombers can deal with them. And without having to worry about Black. Oh,
Yeah, but it looks like Black's not taking the bait.
a nuke just went off from Purple from the looks of it, and it might just hit Black. Doesn't look like it though.
No, it looks like it might have been an orbital.
Yeah, it might have been an orbital. It was kind of at the very edge of the planet, so.
Yeah, it was probably an orbital because I'm not seeing any nuke launchers.
Yeah, it's orbital.
And another, looks like an advanced radar going up here for Gray, and they're putting together another, well, they're hoping their nukes finally, which should speed up, and hopefully once we get some units killed, things will speed up here.
Holy, did you just hear what Zafot said? He has 2 FPS. That's ridiculous. But yeah, it's really laggy. So where was it that there might be a fight soon? And hopefully units dead?
Oh, the nukes from Gray, they're finally assisting them.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I will be right back.
Alright.
I'm back. So what did I miss?
Gray just attempted to nuke all of Black's forces, but an anti-nuke saved the day for them.
That is quite ridiculous. How many nukes did Gray send?
Only one.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it looks like now they're talking.
I mean, that's really all you could kind of do. Talk and slowly move your units. Gang up on white plan, I assume. Interesting. Wow. I'm just looking at Purple's air army that has that Purple's been building, and it is massive.
Yep. In a moment here, Gray will have 2 more nukes.
It looks like Purple's slowly beginning to move units towards Gray, so...
Oh, but Gray and Black are going at it now.
Oh, let me go see that. There we go. There we go.
It's
Let's watch.
incredibly slow, though.
I know.
It's stop motion animation right here, folks.
On top of which, it's also slow for just trying to get around the world and looking all over the place. But it looks like Gray's air is kind of just sitting on top of Black's units.
And Black has sent in bombers behind Gray's line.
I've
and
seen
I'm
it.
not
How much damage
sure
are
what
they
they're
doing?
Looks like they're hitting an anti-nuke.
Okay. They just killed that
And it looks like they're launching a nuke. So Black has launched a nuke.
towards...
They took out the anti-nuke that was right there.
Oh,
towards
let's see what's gonna
Gray.
happen. It looks like some more things were shot into space. I think they might be nukes this time. But let's take a look at what happens.
Looks like it's going for the northern part of the base, right where that anti-nuke was covering.
Oh, let's see how much damage they hit.
And it's going to take out probably... Oh, wait. No, it's still going.
It's still going. Where is it?
Oh, it's landing right where the anti-nuke was.
Oh, that did
And
some
there
nice
goes
damage.
some advanced factories, quite a few stuff.
I-
Not enough to make a difference in
In
the
the lag.
FPS, though.
No. You need to kill some of those units. to
But it
make a
looks like
difference.
Black and Gray's units are finally going at it.
I think if Gray or Purple die, our lag won't be bad. Oh, it looks like Gray's now shooting a nuke towards Black. I think it might try to
they're
hit.
both firing nukes.
I think it might try to hit. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to hit the good portion of Black's forces.
Yep, we'll find out if that anti-nuke stops it.
Is it going past? Oh. It's coming down.
Oh, and it's going to make it.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna make it. Oh.
Boom.
That.
And we are up to... I've just gained about 0.5 FPS.
That is awesome. What do you have running to check your FPS?
I'm using the client. Control P.
Oh, Control P. Let's go check that. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
it'll tell you your client FPS.
I'm at 1.5
And
FPS.
Purple is attacking Gray. Finally, Purple is sending in a large force to attack Gray, now that they're quite sure that Black has lost a massive amount of forces. 2 giant Doc's armies fighting it out along with a massive air fight. And it looks like Purple has taken control of the air.
Well, I'm trying to slowly move over into where this battle is taking place. It's hard. It's especially with 1.5 FPS. But I can see the air moving forward.
Yep.
Is it moving towards Gray,
And
right?
it looks like Gray's forces on that side have been decimated. There is nothing left of them.
Jeez. That is...
And Gray does have a nuke left, and they'll probably want to use it to defensively nuke the incoming forces. They will not, their own troops will not get anywhere close enough before this is over.
Purple is just doing a lot of damage here. Wow.
Yep, lots of fighters also coming in to stop any bombers that might try to attack their doxes. And air superiority is pretty much belonging to Purple at the moment.
Yeah. I think if Gray managed to bunch up all of their air, and then moved it forward, it could have been a different story, but they they sent them in waves. So it looks like Black's also moving forward, kind of at the edge of my screen. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm now at 1.6.
No, actually, Gray is pushing into Black really hard.
1.6
They
FPS.
are pretty much taking out the rest of the base, and they are going for what's left of the nuke. And the comm is just running back to the other base, trying to keep things safe.
Gray also shot off a nuke towards Purple.
Yep, and we'll see what happens. Oh, they're scrambling all of their air just to get them out of the way of the nuke.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to miss pretty much all of their air. Just not going to really do anything at all to Purple.
Nice. Purple still moving forward with a good force of slammers and like docks and all of that. Killing just anti-nukes.
And the comm's really close by.
I see that, so I'm curious as to what's gonna happen.
Yep, if they catch wind that the comm's there, that's going to be almost game over.
I think they just saw it right now because the air just flew over Gray's comm.
Yep.
But Gray's comm is pretty much surrounded by like hundreds of engineers from the looks of it.
And Black's forward defenses are being ripped apart by Hulkins. 2 Hulkins. 3 Hulkins, actually, that have been built by Purple. Black has almost no place to go.
Jeez. Mercy, Orb, mercy, is what Black said. Oh, Gray saying you deserve it. So let's see how much damage Purple can finally like do just before their unit's about to die.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be killed off, taking just a few more.
I think.
But nuke is coming from Purple, and I have no idea where it's coming to, but it might be towards that comm.
Purple's... they have to be very careful because that comm, I'm pretty sure, is protected by an anti-nuke.
Yep, they're going to have to hit northwards, right towards where the enemy was putting things down, and it looks like that's where it's headed. Oh, but it's gotten intercepted by an anti-nuke. It just flew a little too close.
Just a little too close.
And Gray has pretty much taken out Black's main, secondary base. And they might be go ahead and flip around. And it looks like an Astraeus is being built for some reason. I'm not sure if they're going to try put their comm into orbital layer or not. I'm actually not sure if that's possible.
I don't think you can. I think that only works once you send your comm somewhere else on like somewhere into another planet. is when the comm goes into orbital layer. So really, if you put your comm in Astraeus, you're just making it a bigger target for fighters.
Yep, and with this type of game where most groups have fighters, it's a bad choice.
Yeah, it looks like Gray's moving a big force of units towards purple right now, actually. Near.
Yep, they're coming from the other base.
Yeah.
But purple has a large force there to intercept them at this moment.
Those bombers pretty
and
much
they're not
took
going
out
to make
half
it.
of them.
Yep, purple is not happy that gray is trying to attack them again.
Oh no. Purple just moved all of its air pretty much to go finish whatever is left of the Gray's attacking force. Wow.
Yep, and there's not much left. At this moment, I would be willing to speculate that purple, unless something amazing happens, like a dozen nukes or something like that, purple will probably win this match.
I mean, if they can get one stray nuke off that hits like all of purple's air, that would be amazing, but I doubt.
Well, it
that's
looks
gonna
like
happen.
Gray does have one nuke built.
So we'll have to wait and see. It looks like a nuke's coming from somewhere. Oh, never mind. That's Hulk and Fire. That's just Hulk and Fire. Or Pelter, that is.
It's probably Hulkin. And a nuke's coming out from Gray. They're aiming for purple.
Yeah, I see that.
It's coming around the South Pole.
I'm trying to follow it. Alright.
It's heading straight for the line that Black made. Black and purple originally made. Might be a moment's reprieve for Bo, but huge force coming in for purple.
Black sending some air, but I don't think that's going to do anything, really.
Nope.
It
Black
looks
is
like
not
also the
going to
nuke
be able
got
to make it.
intercepted as well. Oh,
Yep,
purple's
it's got
moving.
taken down.
Purple is moving all of its air. This is going to be really laggy. Just, oh my god, the amount of, like, fighter fire that you can see on your screen.
Alright, so it looks like that Black has gone to orbital. Their comm is sitting in orbit right now, surrounded by a bunch of orbital fighters.
I didn't even know you could do that. That is amazing.
Yeah, good strategy though, because even when purple takes down all of their troops, they will be left with nothing.
Unless,
So,
yeah, purple
unless they're
pretty
going
much
to
has
chase
to
them
build
down in
some
the orbital
Avengers.
layer. Yep, they're going to need to build a few dozen. But soon enough here, Black's not going to have much left. And that's going to really slow down any attempts they have to build.
I mean, really, if Black managed to get off like a laser platform, that would be amazing. But I don't think they're going to be able to.
Yeah, it's doubtful they're going to come back from this, just for the fact that they'd have to land their comm and put them in danger again. And with these two, with the huge armies that Purple's running with, there's probably no way that you could get really any farther than just ground level before they demolished you.
Especially because since it's all air.
Yep.
It looks like Gray's working on some more nukes. Just constantly building nukes from what it looks like. I mean,
I have absolutely no doubt.
from the looks of it, Gray has 3 or 4 nuke launchers. If I was Gray, I'd fire them all at like one center where there's only one anti-nuke, and the 4th nuke would hit. But I don't know.
Yep,
If it's
the main
worth it.
problem being is that they don't quite have access to all of the information we do,
Yeah.
and they probably have no idea where to launch it. But Purple has a nuke also as well.
So
And
this
actually,
gonna be
Purple is
interesting.
doing their best to leave no place undefended from nukes.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of anti-nukes in Purple's base. So good for them.
Yep, and Purple's just working their way through all the rest of Black's. And this is most definitely the end of Black. I really doubt they can make a comeback from this.
I mean, if Black stays in orbital and just kind of sits there, kind of, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Fighters
Purple
are
is moving
just being
forward.
sent all directions.
Yeah, I see that. Wow. That is really crazy. I wonder what they're trying to do right now.
I think it's just a massive scouting attempt trying to find the comm for Black.
I mean, they're sending bombers, they're sending everything. Just, that is crazy.
And the good news is at least quite a few of the fighters being taken down in Gray's area.
So, yeah, it looks like Purple's trying to kill off a good portion of their own air simply because they don't want lag. So, and now Purple's also moving like a huge force of units towards Gray. So
Yep, they know where those nukes are, and they're going to take them down.
From the, yeah. 47-minute game. Really, really intense, but also really laggy.
Yeah, we're sort of pushing the boundaries here. Fighters coming in. And just all flying all over the place.
Oh, I'm not sure if those are bombers or fighters, but he just brought like a group of, no, they're bombers, they're bombers. He just killed the Gray's orbital factory, Purple that is.
Yep.
And now bringing more units again. I'm not sure what he's going for. Oh, killed 4 advanced factories, and now bringing forward a bunch of units into Gray's base. I think Purple's just going for an all-out attack.
2 nukes. And at this point, my best suggestion for Gray would be to defensively nuke the incoming units.
Defensively nuke Purple's like forces, because there's a lot.
And it looks like they're taking my advice, because here comes the nuke, and it's headed to those units. And they're pulling units back from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did it just go
Yep.
past?
Around the tail end.
Jeez.
A nice chunk was taken out, but not quite enough.
And now Gray is moving forward with their comm.
Yep, it looks like they're making a surge attempt here, just to try to take down all of those units.
And then just off to the side of my screen, you can see Purple trying to like bomber rush all of Gray's nukes.
Yep.
That comm is kind of left alone right now. I wonder what would happen if Purple brought just all of its air towards the comm. A nuke coming off from Purple towards Gray. I'm not sure where it's gonna hit. I think it might just be taken down.
Yep, they're going to probably aim for all of those incoming units and just try to take care of all of Gray's oncoming units.
No, it went past that.
No, it barely.
Yeah, it'll hit. It'll hit.
It will take out most
All of them. Almost all of them, except like one or two in the front from the looks of it. And now purple again moving
One
its forces
sniper
in.
bot. Yep, he's coming back in to take down anything left.
And Gray
And
moving,
they found the con.
Looks like Gray's moving the like pretty much the bulk of his forces just to surround the comm.
Yep, definitely not wanting to leave that alone.
Oh no. Purple making a straight like beeline for Gray's comm.
At this moment, it's mostly up in the air.
We'll have to wait and see.
Comm's trying to move away.
Oh, GG's been called though.
Yep, we may see a self-destruct, or they may just push it. Oh my word, lots of bombers coming in.
Oh.
And they are heading straight for the comm.
Jeez, and that was it. There goes
That is
comm.
the end of Gray's comm. And so now it's left to black.
I mean, what does black do now? Oh, black still has some. Black still has a good like force of engineers. Are those engineers or no? Those are stingers. Black has a good group of stingers and walls going on right now. So I'm really curious to see
Versus the enemy, probably not, because as soon as purple gets a nuke up, that will be the end.
Yeah, yeah. Also, my FPS, way better now. Way better. Still not that great. Oh, purple's bringing all of his air towards black's forward base.
Yep, they're just going to wipe out all that he has. If they refuse to give up. Lots of fires being taken down by all of the AA.
I mean, really, all purple has to do is get I forgot what the building was called, but the one that shoots orbital
An umbrella?
Yeah, an umbrella. Purple just needs to start building some more umbrellas.
And huge bomber run.
Oh.
Taking down 3 of their flaks.
And stingers, pretty much, almost majority of them.
Yep, another run coming in, and that's going to take down
dead.
The rest.
Pretty much everything
and there
is
almost
dead.
Nothing left.
Pretty sure they have no max at all. So I'm really interesting.
And just a few towers left there.
Yeah.
I think we may just have to call this.
I mean,
otherwise
really,
we're going to have to wait for quite some time.
I mean, really, purple won. There's nothing really that black can do. It's pretty much game right there.
Alright, laying down the finals.
Yep.
We'll see if Mir decides to go out by surrendering, or if we'll just have to call this and end it here.
I think you might just have to call it, but we'll see. Oh no! So, Merritt's saying they could still win because they're building laser platforms.
It's not even halfway done,
Exactly.
and
no.
let's face it, at this point, by the time they will have one laser, it's not going to be worthwhile.
No, it's not even that. I mean, they just have to build umbrellas and that's it. There goes your laser platform. It's pretty much game. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Speed! Now we're up to 10-ish FPS.
Nice, nice. I don't know what black's doing. Or why purple doesn't have an umbrella, but okay. Looks like what black might do is just drop off his commander right in the middle of purple's base. Great game.